Hey you guys, I want to share with you one of my magazines that I love, Horse Illustrated. I even brought out my old, can you see my old homemade horse posters? I mean, well, I guess the posters I got back in 1978, or 76. And the frames are kind of like homemade. I kind of just threw them in there like a homemade little poster. You may remember I brought these out around Kentucky Derby time. But anyway, I love horses. I grew up with a horse. Well, we don't have horses anymore, but I still enjoy all the horse stuff. So, here's the bubble gum I'm chewing today, by the way. And I put a big wad of it in my mouth. Made in the USA. Big League Chew. I love this bubble gum. Okay. I might need that. If I find a good picture, I'll cut the horse picture out. Okay. Do you guys like horses? 40th anniversary Horse Illustrated. Oh my goodness, I used to do this all the time. Trail ride alone. Back in the day. Look how pretty that horse is with blue eyes. Like a blackish brown coat with blue eyes. Isn't that pretty? $1.50 off any one horse health product. Oh, that's me. We didn't have a fancy horse, and we didn't do fancy lessons. We didn't do English writing restaurant. I was just like a typical little cowgirl. I grew up in Simi Valley. My parents moved to Bridle Path Homes. It was all horse property. I just turned 16. I was as happy as could be. We had the best horse. That got for $500, and she was just wonderful. Half quarter horse and half something else. I forgot what it was, but it was a perfect horse. Get out of the arena and onto the trail. That was me. I was always on the trails. Oh my goodness, that's the exact color we had. We didn't have a leather one, we had like a macrame blue one. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. We had nothing fancy like all the people have now, like to show. It was just, I had the best time. I should even bring out my cowgirl boots or cowboy boots from 1976. Or I think it was 1977, I think. I still have my original cowboy boots. Arizona Desert Escape. How fun. Not fun. Smart and sassy and slim. Oh my goodness, they have everything. Blankets and puff warmers. See, I had none of that. We did none of that. And we just had the best time. I never wore a helmet. That kind of looks like my horse. She was an older horse. No, it kind of looks like her. And I had a western saddle. A couple times I rode bareback. Well, more. I rode bareback a lot, but a couple times I flew off. So I ended up not riding bareback as much. It was fun. Triple Crown Naturals. GMO free, soybean free, Equinox organic. Food for your horse. Pelleted horse feed. Everything you need to enjoy the trail this summer. Work tough and play even tougher. Hoof protectant. Women's tote bag. Digestive conditioning program. Scene of a warrior. Olympic moments. 1980. Which is 1976. I don't remember that, but that's when I got into horses. Was end of 1976, 1977. Horse Illustrated. 1 year issues for only $11. 12 issues for only $11. I might just start subscribing again. 30 years of dependability. Land Pride rotary cutters. I guess it just drives around and cuts down your weeds. Treating ammonia. Necessary health requirement. Stall deodorizer. Yeah, it does get pretty ammonia-like smell with all the urine sometimes in your horse stall. Easy Rider. Prepare your body. Oh my goodness, I never had to do all that. But see, I was still in high school. I never did all that stretching. Never had any special clothing. Definitely never had a helmet. That's too funny. See? Oh, I thought they were bareback. There's like a bareback pad. It's like a pad. It looks like that. It's just a pad with like a little handle on it. Like a little material, made out of material. Oh, look how pretty. You Hold My Heart. American Quarter Horse Association. American Quarter Horse Association. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart. Oh my goodness. That can almost make me cry, missing my horse. Moving along. I did that like 99% of the time. When we both loved it, the horse loved it, I loved it. Happy, healthy trails. Get your horse fit and healthy to enjoy the trail. I guess this is for people who are always in the arena, showing their horses again. How form affects function. Hydration checkpoint. Even before we had our horse, I remember in grammar school, one of my favorite things to draw was horses. Long distance shipping made simple. Oh, yeah, that can be stressful, getting your horse into a trailer or even out of the trailer. See, Coach, Bluetooth communication on your next trail ride. Oh, that's a good idea. If you run into trouble. Tips for a low-stress trip. Oops. Subscribe. I'm really tempted to subscribe to that. There's less than $1 a magazine, and how much was this magazine? Like if you just buy it at the store. I don't see it. Here's all these questions about transporting your horse. When you have to hand your horse over to a shipping company to take your horse somewhere. Oh, that is stressful. I would really miss my horse. There's a fly mask. That's a good idea. $25. Noble Outfitters. Warriors of the West. Observing mustangs in the wild evokes the heritage of the West and the laws of nature. Isn't that pretty? And isn't it funny? Not funny, but it's interesting how my very first car was a used Mustang in 1976. And how I love horses and I love the Ford Mustang car. Those are like two of my favorite things. That kind of interesting. How cool is that? Sparring between stallions can vary from bachelor play to a full-on challenge to take over a band of mirrors. Older stallions that are too weak or injured to fight off challengers return to bachelor bands. Stallion will get their mares back in line by snaking or getting low to the ground with their neck and body. A stallion recovers after a long day of fighting off challengers. Look at that. This picture right here reminds me of the Ford Mustang symbol, or little. That just reminds me of the Ford Mustang car. I don't know why. Hat tricks, trail gear. Western riders now have more options than ever when it comes to picking out protective headgear. Trail gear. Be prepared for even the longest ride with these handy accessories. Oh my goodness. They call it a saddlebag. I remember it as a fanny pack. In fact, to this day, this is kind of funny. I don't wear a fanny pack, but my day-to-day, like little go-to purse is really a fanny pack inside my big bag, like purse bag when I go out. Everything is inside a fanny pack bag inside my big purse bag. It's kind of funny. A new angle. A vet's patience is tested by both people and hoof problems. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful. A spot for everyone. The spotted saddle horse offers a colorful look and versatile skills. Look at how fierce that face is. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Our horse is beautiful. Unbelievable. Blue eyes. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Spotted saddle horses. I never heard of spotted saddle horses. It says spotted saddle horses can do just about anything non-gaited horses can do. Plus, it can come with all that chrome. Its smooth gait is what the spotted saddle horse is best known for. Never heard of it. Spotted saddle horses make great trail mounts. Oh my goodness, I forgot about my coffee. Oh, how pretty these. The spotted saddle horse comes in a wide array of base colors with pinto markings. Oh, so pretty. So now we're at the, I guess this is like the classified section. Breeder directory. Ribbon racks, so you can show off all your ribbons. Pet care, official saddle sponsor, specializing in saddle. Soft stall mats, genuine rubber soft stall mats. Interesting. We always had dirt and sand and dirt covered with a ton of hay. Interesting. Wrangler, pipe structures, like a little barn. Saddle, TWSaddlery.com. There's a changing the way you bathe and groom and shed your horse forever. That's a new style. Grooming brush. Here's a breeder's directory. American quarter horse. I think she was half Arabian. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my sister. I cannot believe. I forgot. I knew she was half quarter horse. And she looked almost exactly like that. I'll have to find out. Classified ads, breeder directory. Ponies, Welsh ponies. Spanish Mustang. There's those spotted saddle horses. Unbelievable. Equestrian vacations. Wakalusa Horse Association. Biteless bridle. Spotted saddle horse breeders and exhibitors in Tennessee. Here's a school for horseshoeing school in Alabama. School answers instructions, transportation services, equine entertainment. Blast from the past, though they've evolved over the years, horse acts have always drawn a crowd. Drama of horses, an early millennium look at equestrian theater. Equestrian theater, European influence, Mustang Heritage Trainer Incentive Program. Untouched or gentle, there is a wild horse or burro for you. Adoption opportunities. Here's an ad for adopting a horse. A 4-star, 3-day eventer and Mustang advocate based out of Jasper, Georgia. Elisa Wallace and her Mustangs, Ruin and Fledge. Check out her story about Ruin and Fledge at wallaceeventing.com. So, gentled horses are available across the United States through TIP, which is the Trainer Initiative Program. Adopt a halter-trained Mustang or burro for $125. Approved TIP trainers can earn $500 to $800 for gentling a Mustang or burro and finding an adopter. Contact the Mustang Heritage Foundation or visit the MustangHeritageFoundation.org. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. I wish they had something like that when I was in high school. I would have really enjoyed that. Adoption opportunities. I guess they go from place to place. And all this is coming up in August and September. They'll be in McAlester, Oklahoma, Topsfield, Massachusetts, Douglas, Wyoming, Swayze, New Hampshire, Grass Valley, California, Tyler, Texas, and they have an internet program, end of August, Blackfoot, Idaho, Fort Worth, Texas, and Clemson, South Carolina. Colic care. Protect yourself and your horse. Colic care. Every horse has never colicked until he does. That's so true. Colic is terrible for horses. Oh my goodness. Colic affects horses of every breed, age, and discipline. Colic Care is a free program that combines a vet wellness plan with our best digestive supplement, and it is backed up with up to $7,500 of colic surgery reimbursement if your horse would ever need it. Isn't that exciting? Now, colic is a big deal with horses. Totally forgot about that. I have really enjoyed this, you guys. That is the most beautiful horse I've seen in a long time. There's her picture at. Right there again. I'll leave you with that. Is that beautiful or what? Oh my goodness.